Hello, I am Jambing Ma, Executive Managing Editor of Arthroplasty. In Total Knee Arthroplasty, accurate alignment is crucial for a successful outcome. Today, I am pleased to introduce an important study by El Khayali and colleagues that uncovers a potential pitfall in how surgeons plan for it. In manual TKA, surgeons rely on the Intramedullary Axis, or IMA, to guide the femoral component's position. In modern practice, shorter, more focused X-rays, known as SSKRs, are often used to save time and minimize radiation exposure. This led the authors of this study to a critical question. Does using these shorter radiographs systematically change how we perceive the true intramedullary axis, especially given the natural bowing of the femur? To investigate this, the researchers retrospectively analyzed 153 patient X-rays. As this image from the paper demonstrates, they first determined the IMA using the full length of the visible femur, the conventional radiograph, or CLR. Then, on the very same image, they measured the axis again, but this time using only the bottom 12.5 centimeters to simulate a short-segmented radiograph, or SSKR, and then measured the angular difference between the two. The findings were striking. The axis measured on the shorter X-rays was consistently and significantly more posterior, with an average deviation of 2.3 degrees. This might seem small, but in nearly 40% of patients, this deviation exceeded 2 degrees, a threshold considered clinically relevant. The study also found a strong correlation. The longer the patient's femur, the greater the measurement error. So what does this posterior deviation mean for surgery? As this simulation from the study shows, relying on the axis from a short radiograph, the orange outline, can lead a surgeon to place the femoral component in a more flexed position compared to the alignment guided by a long radiograph, the yellow outline. This unintended flexion can affect knee kinematics, gap balancing, and ultimately, patient outcomes. In conclusion, this study demonstrates that the length of the radiograph significantly impacts the measurement of the femoral intramedullary axis. It finds that using short-segmented X-rays introduces a consistent posterior bias that can lead to unintended component flexion. Therefore, this research suggests that surgeons should be cautious when relying on these shorter images for preoperative planning. On behalf of the journal, I encourage you to read the full paper in Arthroplasty for a detailed analysis of these important findings. Thank you for watching.